It's disgraceful! Shouted Gordon. Why should Thomas go to the museum? He never had any experience going to York, but I have. I should be the one who goes there. I was built on the other railway where my brother and cousins are. It would be a brilliant reunion for me to see them again. Not only that, but he is getting old, so maybe he should stay there for the rest of his life.
But it's not fair. Thomas always gets the most attention, leaving us to be the main background engines. And yet Gordon and I have been on this railway much longer before him, so we should be the ones to get the most attention, not him.
Gee, thanks for leaving me in the dust for that. The big, jealous engines continued ignoring Thomas at the station. He tried to get their attention, but they wouldn't pay any attention to him. He knew it was because of going to York, but even he didn't understand why he was going there. He spoke to Percy and Toby at the sheds that night. I just don't get it. Why am I the chosen one to go to York for the railway show? Because you're the most popular engine this island has ever had.
Yeah, just like in the old books we were all in.
True, but not a lot of people have seen me in real life.
What do you mean? Of course they have.
Well, in the TV series, you mean?
Right, that's what I meant. Anyway, Sir Topham had told us all about it, and we're proud of you.
We would love to come, but who would even take care of the branch line while you're away? Thomas thanked his two friends for cheering him up. Now he was even more excited than ever. Every morning he would ask his driver, "How many more days left till we go to York?" And his driver would always reply,
"It's one day less away from the same question you asked before. Keep it up, and people will actually think you want to be a part of the museum."
Thomas just couldn't keep his excitement under control. His boiler was bubbling and his wheels were shaking. The bigger engines are just jealous of me because I'm going there and they're not. Are there any other engines at the railway show that I'm going to?
Well, wait, I heard it. There are, but I'm not sure who. That we'll just wait and see.
That made Thomas even more excited. He wasn't sure how much longer he can wait. The wait was finally over when the day came. Thomas was at the station whistling cheerfully at the passengers who were cheering at him and waving goodbye as well. Sir Topham was there to wish him good luck.
Goodbye, Thomas. Be really useful over there. Enjoy yourself and be a credit to our railway.
Thomas blew his whistle and set off to the other railway. He got plenty of coal and water before he left, so he was good to go without any stops. It was a slow run, but he knew he could make it to the bridge border that takes him to where he needs to go. In the middle of his journey, it started to rain all of a sudden. The signalman got the news that he was getting close, so he opened the gates, but then there was trouble. The wind was blowing so hard that it broke the lock on one of the gates. It swung back and forth and making so much noise. Thomas was getting closer to the bridge, so the signalman ran out to try to keep it open, but it was no use. He grabbed his red flag to try to warn him about the gates. Thomas was in a happy mood. He was gazing into the cloudy sky thinking about the railway show, when all of a sudden he could see the signalman waving his flag. He knew that meant danger, so he immediately put on his brakes. He could see the gates up ahead of him, so he tried to stop even harder, but the wet rails from the rain made him slide on the rails. Then came trouble. Luckily, no one was badly hurt, but his buffers were damaged and he can't go any further. So the signalman ran to his telephone to call for some help, while his driver was checking him out.
I'm afraid we can't go any further, Thomas, so we'll have someone help us continue our journey to York.
Bother! Just when I thought things will get much better. How are we going to get there by tomorrow now?
Don't worry, they'll think of a way for us.
And with that, the rain started to get worse.